Good day, and welcome back to Foundry. Episode 31. So last time we had to, we were going to work on some robots. We discovered we had some issues with supply lines. It would also appear that our miners can't quite keep up with that. But that's okay. We're going to fly back to the landing zone here. So we ran out of olamite early on last episode and went out and set up. Is that a little armadillo? It's a little purple armadillo. So we went out and set up these olamite thingies. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So each one is 4 pump jacks that go to pump into a tank and into the landing pad. And the cargo ship brings it back and drops it off. So we had also put up a bunch of storage tanks back at the base so that it could handle that kind of thing. But we have also gotten modular storage tanks built, which I'm going to go do one. Because I have a feeling these things are going to be massive and they'll hold a ton of olamite and we won't have to like ever worry about it. Let's see. Didn't do anything with the blast furnace. Added 2 shipping stations to the ignium mine to make sure that we have enough supply, and kind of beefed up the storage at the base for that. Let's see what else. Well, we did a little bit of work on the xenoferrite mine too, because we noticed that when the miners were the ore was out of range for the miners. Quickly remedied that one though, so that one was all well and good. Sorry, I had to get a drink. A quick little tickle in my throat, and I'm pretty sure that my cup hit the microphone, made it all go. Okay. So Teluxite should only be doing a quarter of a load. Because that one overfilled. Well, it didn't overfill. It came very close to overflowing the what are these rocks? Is it just a rock? It's just a rock. 25 by 25 squares. That thing is going to be massive. I can't wait. Have this big old liquid silo up there. Do I have pipes? I do have pipes. Not sure which style of transport it uses, if it's a pipeline or a pipe. But yeah, this is all the stuff we've been working on over here. The big old blast furnace. We've got 4 Allemite ships waiting to offload. So I think what I'm going to do, considering the fact that that is 25 by 25, I am going to build this up. No, I don't need to put all those in. I'm going to build that up and bring this enough not having enough spots. Enough not having enough. Okay, so 25 would be 25 times 25. What is that? That is 625 blocks. Okay. Oh, it says it right in the middle of the screen. 21, 23, 24, 24 by 28. 25 by 25. All right. Okay, with any luck, our floor above is not in the way. No, it's not. All right, so this guy goes right there. This looks like it's going to be pipeline things. Okay, so I'm going to come in and stand right down here by the side so that I can see myself on the thingy. Right there's a control panel. Okay, so right here is me. I think all it needs is just towers. $600,000 liters. Okay. So this is going to need a pipe to pipeline. It's going to need a pipe to pipeline pump. And I don't know. Let's see. What were those things? Those are down here, I think. Burner, generator, filter loader. Liquid intake? No. Storages. Okay, so this is... This doesn't really... Pipes and liquids. So they're bidirectional. Bidirectional is a square. Directional is that. So I need to go get some supplies anyways. That's gonna be a massive tank. 600,000 liters of olamite. If that thing gets full, I mean, the one thing I did read about olamite mines is that they will deplete even if you're not using them. It's like as long as those pump jacks are there, the vein will deplete. Which to me sounds like a bug. A problem with the setup of the system. Okay. So I've got... I can't remember what this was. I really just don't know. Advanced mechanical parts, I believe is what it was. It usually takes me wandering around getting all my supplies to remember what these stupid little spots were. Alright, so we have some spare ignium, we can, or not ignium, xenoferrite. We can throw you in here. We can throw you in there. How is this guy doing? Good, he's doing fine. Okay. Space station research. Galactic conglomerate. Not a whole long ways to go. Alright. R&D lab, let's get those done. Is this guy getting... I wonder if this just continues. Can be improved infinitely. Can be improved infinitely. Okay. Alright, vacuum bot. Operator bot. Maintenance drone. Operator robot. Mining drone. Hydro mining bot. Science assistant drone. Produce more combat drones. Okay. So our sales, our supply route sales, are doing pretty darn good. All right. let's see. Let's see, solar net. Yulanan. Ship needs to be assigned. Okay. So I've got a bunch doing market trades. Recurring trades. This never showed up before. Okay. Station upgrades. So the hull is fully done. Spaceship hangar. Let's get that one completely upgraded. Docking facilities are completely upgraded. Spaceship workshop. Let's just get these all done. Construction drone bay. Quite honestly, I don't really care about that. Solar panels. Don't really need it. Reactor. I mean, I suppose we could. Cargo bay. Let's just do both of these. Okay. Yeah, we'll just let those go. All right. I think these need something to do. Yes, they do. So let's go down here. We did assembly line, so let's put these guys in. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see. I'm not doing that monument until the very end. I'm gonna do this thing. Pump check efficiency increases resource output 10% per level. Extra liquid produced does not deplete the reservoir. Can be researched repeatedly. Freight elevator. Mining efficiency. Depleting. For Orve mining, it reduces fracking liquid consumption. Each level grants 10% additional free ore items per same amount of fracking liquid required. Okay. So we'll let those guys go. I need to come up here. Look at that tank. We still have those guys hanging out up there. Okay. So we're going to take you, build you over. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to get this supply. Let's see, those go through the floor right there. So what I need to do is take this pipeline and go over to this one. Okay. Do that. Okay, so you're doing that. This here is going to get a pump. Okay. You're going to get an elbow. You're going to get an elbow. Okay. And then I won't be able to get rid of him from there. So now what I need to do is I need to take this one and this one and this one away. Take this one, make this one a T. Come out. Okay. Take a pipe to pipeline. And then a pipeline to pump. So the pipe to pipeline. Is that going to be right, or is that thing, the input's up higher? Okay. So we'll just put a 6-way right there. An elbow there. Okay, so then I need these. Let's see, an elbow. It's going to go right there. Okay, so you need to be on the ground underneath that one. Okay. Okay, so you need to come out one. And then an elbow. Okay. So that should be filling from the tanks. Yep. So that's going to empty the tanks out. The spaceship thingy will continue flowing all that. And then once this is done, I can convert this system over here. I'll get rid of these tanks. Yeah, this one here never did anything because it didn't have any foundation. But once that's done pumping, I can move this over here so it can suck off the so it can suck the oil from the landing pad, put it into the tank, and then there will be a pump over here pulling out of the tank and into the pipeline. That is massive. That is so cool. The detail and stuff they have on these buildings is just phenomenal. I mean, the amount of work that these devs went to doing all this stuff is just, it's insane. Okay. How are we doing here? And you know what? I bet these tanks, 1, 2, 3, 4, I bet these tanks are gonna fill this friggin' thing. Total capacity is 600,000 liters. We'll see. We'll see when they get done how full that thing is. I might have to, oh no, don't tell me you can see. Okay. I was gonna say, if you could see the level of liquid as it rises, that would be an incredible detail. Alright, so these guys were coming down through. We had to do rubber, I think. Okay, get rid of those. I think we were doing this. Yes, we were doing this. So we needed high-tech machinery parts. That's what we were doing over here. These are in fluid assemblers, and that's where we ran into the issue of not having enough olemite because we needed low-density olemite to do these. So we need super alloys, rubber, and low-density olemite. And these are made in fluid assemblers. Let's see. Fluid assembler 1. We'll do 3 of them. Okay, so panel. God, these things look so small compared to everything else. Alright, so I need some space in here. Actually, I'm gonna do like I do with everything else. I'm gonna spread these out. So then these should be here. Okay, so you're going to do high-tech machinery parts. Okay, you need low-density alumite, which I believe is here. Low-density alumite. Okay, so he can come around the back. So we'll come over here. Go across to there. Put an elbow in here. Let's see here. Put an elbow up, elbow up, elbow up. This one. Come on, flip to the... There. That one. That one. That one. Okay. So you guys are coming down here. You guys are coming down here. I need... This needs to be an input. Input. Okay. These are outputs. Okay. Got another robot done. 2 more robots done. So now he's working on personal assembly. Alright. So we have super alloy, rubber, high-tech machinery parts, and we just need to get glass over here. Alright, so where is... I should be banking these things while they're building. Alright, glass, glass, glass. I don't remember if glass was up here. I think it is, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Somebody here, circuit boards are completely empty. I don't think there's glass up here. No, there isn't. Okay. So I'm going to come over here. Let's see. Manage inventory. I can't put any more in there. Alright. Let's see. There's no glass here. I know CPUs are going to have to go up there. I'm not to that point yet. Okay. So, glass. Glass, glass, glass. Is glass over here on this end anywhere? No, firm light sheets. CPUs are really struggling. Or circuit boards. There's glass right there. So he comes from... He comes from this. Okay. So we need an output right there. And we need to build some ramps. A ramp up there. Dang it. Okay. Okay. I might be able to do it from right here. The Machine Age achievement. Yes. Okay. So you're gonna go right there. Alright. He needs to go way down to the other end. So I'm gonna take him up. Let's see, if I put you there. And then... Nope. You need to come across to there. Hit that. A ramp up. A ramp up. And then this. And then you go... Ah, poop. I'll get rid of this. So we'll bring you all the way down. bring you down to here. Okay. Alright, so if he's gonna come up here, it needs to be in line with this block. So he needs to come out one more. Alright. Then he can come out a ways. Ah, shoot. Okay. We'll go around the back side, I suppose. Hangar bay extension complete. Okay, so he needs to come all the way over. And then start going up. Okay. And he can come out now. Okay. Somewhere in this vicinity. Yeah, right there. Alright. And then keep going up. One more. Alright. Perfect. We have 193 of these. No. Okay, so you're gonna come down. And around through this. Around here. That thing annoys me. Ah, crap. Okay, so he can be an output there, and then I'll put an input. You know what? No, I'm just gonna redo this pipe so this pipe isn't in the way. Okay, so before I do that, okay. So now you can come down. Well, I don't know if that's where he needs to be. So I was making... Did that... So that thing is still scanning. Okay. Or not scanning, researching. Nautical chassis. Made in assemblers. Okay. So... This one is going to have to use a lot of stuff. So we'll make these out of 3s, and then when we do the robots, we'll use assembler 2s. Okay. So that one is there. This needs... This needs 4, so I need 5 things on this. Super high-tech machine. So glass can come in the back. So I need 3 lanes on this side. So I need that to be like there. That'll give 1, 2, 3 lanes. Okay, so the glass can come in the back side of it. Can come right down here. These would all be inputs. These would be outputs. Accidentally hit N again, which makes you run faster. Okay. Alright, well, let me get my conveyor lines made. Alright, so rubber come down and around. Super alloy can come down and around. And these guys here need to be the first lane. So we'll bring you up to here. They're gonna go down this one. Okay. You're gonna come down this one. You're gonna come down this one, and I need more conveyors. I'm just gonna make them right here. Okay, so you come down through. Okay. Inputs for these. Input, 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 input. These are also inputs. Okay, these are outputs. Okay, so you're gonna go out through here. Put a bank here, vault, whatever you want to call it, to capture them all while I'm building. Okay. And you are making components, nautical chassis. Look at how fast they are. Holy crap. Okay, let me get away from that noise. Long-range scanner is a modular building which gradually scans the surrounding area. It will reveal the map and all buried resources. It acts similar to the handheld scanner but has much greater range. Its main purpose is to uncover rare resources like the ore veins. You can influence both its scan range and speed by the amount of additional modules you attach. If multiple long-range scanners overlap their scan area, they will scan the area even faster. Okay. So this thing is a big old massive building. Alright, let me get this done. These things are just cranking out. Okay. Nautical chassis complete. So now we have that guy is going over on the other side. So we have, let's see, maintenance drone will be over on the other side as well. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Alright, so ignium fuel rod, fuel rod, and fuel rod. Okay. So how am I going to set these up? How do I want to set these up? Let's see. I think I want to set them up going this way. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to go get a bunch of components. Let me check this Olamite tank real quick before I go anywhere. Those guys are... One must finally unloaded. Okay, so these guys are empty. Okay. So that's got 176,000. I don't know why was I thinking, oh, I think I had V on and it was looking at the entire system showing 120 some thousand. Okay. So, you need to, I need to get rid of all this. Okay. All right. So, pipeline, pipe to pipeline. So you're coming in here, something in this ballpark. You need a straight to come over to like there. A 90 up. Whoops, wrong direction. Okay, he needs to come up 2 with straights. Then a 90. Okay. We'll make you a 4-way. Okay. So you come out to there, I think? Yeah. Alright. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Okay. So you should be filling. Yep, you're taking all those. Okay, so you need a pipeline to pump. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to be here. I'm going to put you facing the other way. So you can go... Yeah, you can go right there, and then you can just 90 right down into... You just 90 right into it. Okay. And then you come out of there. Like that. With an elbow. Straight and a straight. All right. So he should be emptying pretty quickly, I would think. Yep, he's doing pretty good. And I think what I'm probably going to do is build up another tank. Maybe behind it, maybe I'll drill it out or take this down. I'll probably take this down and extend that flooring right out through. You know, build this whole thing out. Build a big refining station in here or whatever. And if I get too much olamite, I can always process it. I can build another one of these tanks, or 2 or 3 or whatever. Process it into the other, like low density elamite, all those different things, and just have storage, like massive storage of all this stuff. But there's a lot of olamite there. Okay, so I needed to go get supplies. I've got 2 robots that I can build over here. Let's see. Advanced mechanical parts, I'm doing alright with those. Steel beams. Fill you up. Come over here. Put you 3 in there. Okay. Something I needed to do, used concrete. I wonder why he's so low on concrete. Let's do 95. What is the concrete feeding? The concrete feeding is feeding something up top. What was it feeding? Oh, construction supplies. That's what it was. Yep, because the space station is using the construction supplies, the concrete's being used up. Okay, let me hop over here. Let's see, top you off. Top you off. Don't need energy cells. Yeah, I can top you off. Glass, don't need glass. Don't need wire. These always need to be topped off. Machinery parts, definitely. No, 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 no. Ah, poop. Okay, well, I don't know why I was thinking machinery parts looking at Technum rods. My bad. Okay. I want to look around and see if I can get rid of some of this crap. Like these guys here outputting that stuff. These guys here. Put you in there. And who uses Technum rods? These guys do. Not Technum rods. Crap, and they're full too. Toluxite ingots. That's what they're called. Okay, I also have fuel rod casing. So fuel rod casings. And then I got rubber. Yeah, see. Rubber supply is getting low. Rubber gets made out of those four. And there. So there's a high density alumite. There's a lack of high density alumite. Alright. There's no lack in that. So yeah, this one here, it's just not getting enough. Let's see, he's doing polymer. Where is this? Where's all this getting supplied from? Okay. Input lines, all getting supplied. All getting supplied from one distillation tower. Okay. That one is the waste gas. I don't need to worry about that one. So liquid polymer is doing fine. That one is at 27,000 liters. Impure high density alumite. So that goes in there. And this is making high density alumite. Impure and then high density. Okay. So I need to expand that to get that rubber built up. Okay. These guys here, I think, are doing what? These guys aren't doing anything because they don't have any rubber. Yep, the rubber's the kicker. Okay. So before we get going on assembly over there, I need to do some clearing out of stuff. Although I could come around this backside instead. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get some flooring. Rather than sit there, chew a mountain out. Make enough room for, where am I going down here? While I'm here, I'm gonna look at those ignium things and make sure that they're doing okay. Okay, so you've got 8,000. You've got 1,200. Okay. Creeping up there. It's not really balanced like I'd like to see. So I might take one of those ships and reduce it down to like 50% rather than have it do a full load. Okay, so you're gonna come from here and just fill in this. Just fill this in. Okay, so I need 4 distillation towers. Gonna need a bunch of pipeline. Okay, distillation column. Let's put these all the same direction so I know what I'm working with. Let's see. One there. Need a space of 2 between them. Let's build 2 more. That way I know I have enough. Okay, we can work on those once that gets going. Okay, so impure needs steam and crude alumite. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 are gonna be impure high density alumite. And then this one is going to be high density alumite. So I know where to put, let's see. So the outputs need to be over here. Okay. So the output of these things all need to be on this side of the structure. Okay, which I believe is that. Yes. Okay, so you're gonna be one there, one there. You're gonna be those two. You're gonna be those two. Okay, take that one out, take that one out. Let's see, these are gonna be elbows. You know, I think probably the coolest thing of this game is just this problem solving thing. Like as you go, you have to solve these issues. It's like the whole it's nothing is as simple as it seems, I guess you could say. Okay, so that's all the outputs. I need T's. Okay, so these are all outputs. This one is going to be an input. And let me get these two put up here. Make sure the panel's facing the right way. Okay, one's gonna go there. Okay, so let me go down here. Get rid of a little bit of stone and crap. Anything above it? Just these guys, maybe. Okay. So you'll come out here. Okay, distillation column. Be right there. Okay, you're making high density alumite. This is probably overkill, but I don't really care. Alright, so straights down to there. Get rid of you. Put a T in. I'm going to put a T on this end, just in case. Alright, elbow. Elbow in. Elbow in. Elbow in. Okay, so that's the output, input to those. Alright. I'm going to build a flare stack down here so that I don't have to deal with piping everything. Is that right? No, that's not right because I can't get the pipe in there. Okay. So a few more pipes. This is going to be a straight one. You know what? Let me build that one out. Put a 6-way on you. Okay. Pipe out. Pipe out. Pipe out. Okay. So these are all flare stacks. You go in there. One there, one there. Okay, so these guys here. So it's only inputting high. So I need to output the high density alumite. I'm gonna need more. I might as well go get more pipes, or more steel beams for pipes. It's getting foggy. I wonder if that's my pollution. That would be a cool effect on this. This pollution rating. Where you have to build like air scrubbers and things like that. Okay, everybody here looks kind of happy. Okay, so this first distillation column is doing what? This one is outputting impure high density alumite. So we're going to get rid of you. I'm gonna make a T here with you there. Okay. Straight up. An elbow. Elbow crossed. Straight down. Elbow over. Straight down here. To you. An elbow that way. Gonna get rid of you. Gonna put a T in. Like so. And then I believe it would just be an elbow. To do that. That way there, that system balances. Let's see. This one is an output of high density, pure high density alumite. Actually, no, I think I'm just gonna have you go upwards. Yes, just like this. And 2 straights. Okay, you're gonna come over. An elbow. You're going to come down. And you're going to tie into these last 3. Okay. Alright, so you need one of these. I think you're up one too high. Yes. Okay. So you're going to be an elbow that way. Straight over here. Okay. So you're going to do what? Let's see. Outputs are on the back. So you've got one there. You've got one there. So you'll come out to there. You'll come out to there. You'll come out to there. You got that one, that one, that one. Then you've got straights connecting these. Okay. Alright, so you've got nothing much there because this needs steam. Okay. So the steam is going in the front side of these. So let's take you out of this one. And put you right like this. Okay. So let's bring you to there. Okay. So you come down one. You come down one. You come down one. Then you come out. 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 Then straight there. Okay. So you've got that, that, that. To there. Okay. So I need alumite. All right. Let's put a T in. Okay, so you come across right to the edge of that. Okay. So you come across to there. Alright, and then you're an elbow up. You're an elbow down. Alright, that should be it. Okay. How come you don't have Dolomite? What's going on? What's the skinny? What do we got going on here? We've got the steam going in. Okay, impure high density alumite. Requires 100 crude alumite and 60 steam. That's water. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave that right there. And I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to put... I'm going to come up here. Okay. So you can go away, you can go away, you can go away, you can go away. I'm just gonna delete these. I'm not gonna bother with a plunger. Okay. So let's do this again. Do this the right way. Okay, so crude alumite is coming up over here and going in through there. Okay, so I need this one. Now you're working. Okay. So See you come in here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so make sure that that guy builds up. Okay, so we have that happening. We have rubber being made. A little bit higher output. And it is supplying these, although not very much. Okay. So is this stuff... That stuff is not going in a tank. High density alumite is not going in a tank. This one here is what? What was this one? This was polymer. That one is fuel. That one is low density alumite. So I have no tank for high or impure. Okay. So let's put you right there. And we'll bring you down one over. Okay, I need some pipes. Okay, so this one here, let me see what I'm doing here. This one is crude. I don't need one for that. This one is impure high density alumite. Which still seems to be weak, you know? It's... And then this one is the high density alumite. Okay. So the high density alumite will bring right into here. All right. And that one can come into a four-way right here. Okay, one straight one across, two up, and an elbow. Okay. This one will come up. Needs to go into that pipeline. Okay, needs to go into that pipeline, so we'll take... Take this one out. Put a T. Bring you over to here. Do that. I mean, I guess as long as the pure high density alumite stays good, as long as that one stays good, then we'll be alright. So what I'm going to do, I believe, see, these are definitely limited by the rubber. So let's see. So to make rubber, you need liquid polymer and high density alumite in a casting machine. Okay, so casting machine is right there. These are, I'm gonna try 3 of them. Don't know if I can get 3. Yeah, I can get 3 in here. Easy enough. Okay. So put you 1 away from those. Put 1. 2. 3. Okay, we'll put some outputs here. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Come down and configure this for rubber. Okay. So I need polymers to come over here. Polymers, I believe, were in this tank. Yep, these are polymers. Okay. So I'm gonna take you out. No, I'm not gonna take you out. I'm going to take you out with a T. Okay. Unless, actually, you know what? I'm going to come down here and do it down here instead. Okay, you're going to get a straight shot out. Well, I hope I can go down through there. I should be able to go down through here, but I don't think I can. Nope. Nope. Spaceship port blocks it. Okay. Alright, a little do-jigger in here. Okay, so we'll come there. Come up. To you, and I should be able to No, I think I need to go up one more. Yep, I need to go up one more. I should be able to go right down through here. Come right down to these casting machines. Okay, so which one is it? That one's the... So the polymer is on that end. Let's bring you right down. Right down to here. Okay. And then you're another elbow. Across. Okay, so you're an in for there, you're an in for there. You're an in for there. Sounds like I'm saying it's an infidel. All right. So he's got his polymer. He's got his polymer. He's got his polymer. Okay, so I'm gonna need more pipes. All right, so this one is this, I believe. It's high density alumite. Okay, so you're gonna come up here, right out of this one. You're gonna get a T. And then you can go up. Well, actually, if he just elbows right there, he'll be fine. Then a whole bunch of straight pieces over. Okay. And then we'll come over here. And we'll do the same thing, but down the back side of the unit. Space station upgrade complete. This one here actually needs a different connection. Okay. And then this one here requires you to be this way. This way. This way. Straight there. Straight there. Straight there. Got you. You. Straight. And these go down to there. No, not that far. Alright. So now we got some more rubber cooking. Which should come close. Yeah, see, these guys are just too fast. Good. Okay. He's gonna fill up anyways. Alright, so. Ignium fuel rods I have, nautical chassis I have, CPU I can bring up, and hydraulic pistons I can bring up. I need to make portable lights for that one. I need to make mining drills for that one. And I need to make... Well, I've got barrels. I can bring barrels up. Alright. So everyone needs CPUs. So let me go get CPUs. I'm actually going to take a little break here before I do that, so I'm going to pause. See you guys back here in a second. Alright. Whew. Gonna go blow the driveway out, shovel out the dog's yard. I'd do quite a bit. Kinda interested to see how much is in this thing. 605,000. Total capacity is 600,000. So it's over capacity. There's so much Allemite. But I'm fine with that. I would rather have too much than not enough. Alright. So we need CPUs to be brought up here. CPUs, I believe, are right down here on this level. They are... So these are the barrels. Those are the barrels that we need. So we could start with this one, I guess. Alright, so barrels... Let's see. I don't have barrels banked anywhere. Barrels are just made with the plates. Looks like just plates. So what I could do... is run them right down through there. Let's run them. There's something there I've got to go over. So I'm going to run them right down through this way. I'm going to go grab a batch of conveyors. And I'm going to need a bunch of these things. I've only got, well, I've got 15 of the fast ones, but I don't have any of these things. Okay. So they're up on this level, right? Yes. This level. Okay. So, I'm going to bring you... I'm going to bring you right down here. before I go up. And then have him follow this one. Does it really make any difference? Yeah, because if I want to put more manufacturing there, because I don't want to cloud up that empty space. Okay. So he can't go much further, and then he's going to be into... Yeah, he is into that space with that one. So I think... Can I put... Yep. Okay. So is he below that? No, he's right in line with it. So I'm going to take you two out. I'm going to have you follow suit right underneath him. Okay. Down to like here. Right? No, I need one. I need to go out one more. Am I right on that thinking? I think... I don't know if I can put another conveyor inside of those. No. See, it doesn't work that way. So what I need to do is come out... Come out one more. Come over and follow this one up. Follow this one up and then go up one more. Yep. Turn that way. Turn that way. And then send this one down. And you're going to come down all the way down here into this ballpark. Okay, so that's barrels. That's the barrels. Need a hydraulic piston. So those are right here too. So the hydraulic piston we will take off of this side. Nope, I don't want a number 3. I want a number 2. Okay. So you're gonna go up, 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 up. Up, up, up. And you can't be there, so we'll turn you here. And then we'll go up some more. Bring you right up underneath this one. bring you out here. To there. To there. Then we'll bring you there. Okay. How many of these do I have? 330. Okay, so you're coming down right on top of those. Okay, so that's the hydraulic pistons. So I need CPUs. CPUs are going where? CPUs are going out here. Okay. So you need to come this way. Up. Up. And away! Okay. Okay, so you come over here. Alright, so you will come up. It's fine if you go up here. It's no biggie. But you need to be one level below him. Let's see. So you go that way. Then you come out here to there. And then to there. Up. Up. Had a little graphical hiccup there and it made me... Every once in a while, it has a little moment of whatever you want to call it. Okay, he needs to go up one more. Okay, so you're gonna go this way. You come over 2, down. I don't know why I keep opening my inventory to look at my number 8 thing. Okay, so you guys come down here. I'll say, say. Okay, so I've got the barrels, the rams, the CPUs. Okay, so this guy This guy will be ready to go. This guy will be ready to go. I just need portable lights and a mining drill. Let's see. Mining drill. Okay. Portable lights. All right. I should be able to do most of this from up here. Okay. Do I have plates? Do I have xenoferrite plates coming up here? I don't believe so. I've got those plates. So electronic components and energy cell. I've got the energy cell. Electronic components I thought were up here. Yes, electronic components are right there. Might have a tough time getting them out, but that's okay. Alright, so I need xenoferrite plates for that and for this. And I've also got regular machinery parts up here. Yes, I got regular machinery parts. So I need to get xenoferrite plates brought up. Oh, let's see. I gotta go turn that mine on. I have no teluxite coming into the base anymore. Ah, you drink. So I have no active research going on. I should fix that. Alright, we're gonna fill you back up and turn you on. See how much faster they are than us? It's like twice the speed, at least. That's why it's nice to hitch a ride. I need fuel. Hopefully I got enough to get back to get over there. Yeah, I'll just shoot right over. God, this place is massive. Look at all this stuff. Alright. Drop that in there. Drop that in there. Okay. So I need to get xenoferrite plates up here, or at least up on top, so I can make them into different things. Let's see. Do I just want to bring it right from that? Let's see, they're coming up right there. So they come up into there. I just got to get them up here. Let's you know what? I'm gonna put a block right here. I'm gonna build a freight elevator, which I can't do because I don't have any steel beams. Actually, I don't have a freight elevator. Okay. Jump. Jump as though your life depended on it. Alright, I am going to put a freight elevator up here. Put the top right there. Okay, and then the bottom is going to go right there. Okay. And then I need to get power over there. So I am going to bring the power God, I hate that feeling. When you just like... when it just cuts out from underneath you. It's like everything goes quiet and then you start falling. Okay, so this is an input. This one here is an output. Gonna go right there. Alright, so xenoferrite plates. You are coming up in here. To there. And just so you don't impede anything there, you're gonna shoot across to these guys. You're gonna drop down. And then run right straight across to say like there. Alright. Electronic components, energy cells, and xenoferrite plates. This needs machinery parts, electronic components. So how can I get electronic components over here? I don't think I could. I think I could. I can bring them right out of the end here. What's going on here? Why are there... These guys here aren't getting any... Okay, there we go. Those guys weren't getting any electronic components. Alright, so if we take you up, then up again, we should be able to go over top of this guy. I gotta get the right direction for these. Oh. Perfect. So he can't go through there, but he can go to right there. Is this gonna be... Let's see, those are advanced machine components. Okay. So we'll have you turn. And then go up to get over top of the thingy here. So I'll have you come there. And then we need to make a few more of these. So this will be a down. And then I want to bring you over the same way as this one. Down there. Down there. Down there. And then you're gonna turn. Turn. And then you're gonna go all the way down here. Okay. Both assemblers use, or both components use xenoferrite plates in electronic components. Okay. So this one also needs energy cells. Energy cells are right over here. This is an easy one. Which one needed machinery components? This one does. So I'm going to do machinery parts first, I think. Let's see, they come down, come right out of there. He's making robots. I don't really care about this here, so let's make a splitter. I need a couple of them anyways. Let's make a splitter, put you... Actually, I'm going to put you right here. Number 2 splitter. Put you right there. Okay. No. No. You're going to go right there. Right there. And then you're going to go over there. Okay. So, a ramp up. A ramp down. You're going to go there. You're going to go there. And then you're going to come out and go down this first section. You don't need to go all the way. So this one will be the mining drills. Okay. Now energy cells, where are these on a level? So they're gonna have to go up. They can go up right there. Okay. So these are gonna be an up. They're gonna go right there. This one here can go right here. Okay. Turn. Turn. Come down to there. Or should I? Should I go up and over? I'm gonna go up and over this one. Up. Come on, latch on there. Okay. Can you come down one more? No. Okay, so you'll come out here, and you're going to be right next to these guys. So we'll put you right to there, I think. Let's see. So you're going to come down and down. Alright, I need these. Okay, so the first assembler, I'll put one there, 2, 3. These guys here we'll put down on this end. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. No, they need to be out 1. Alright. So then you come down first lane. I need to go get some conveyors and some components. I'm all out of components. Alright, let's put you there. Put you there. Machine components, I'm all out of. Electronic components. Okay. Ah, dee-do. Okay. So we're going to bring you all the way down to there. Alright, you have to make the lights. Probably way more lights than I'm going to need. You're going to need mining drills. Probably the same thing with that. Probably way more than I'll need. My power is getting funky here. Okay. This one is going to use the second lane output. So you're going to say use a second lane output. You guys will use a second lane output as well, but you're not going there. You're going on that side. You're going there. And you're going there. This is a first lane input for those. Okay. Input, input, and input. Okay. These are second lane inputs, which they all need. So I'll put you there, put you there, put you there. Okay. And I need these have to be inputs. Input, input, input. I forgot a second lane input on this one. Okay. So these are all mining drills. Let's see. It's a good way to get through here. Probably right up and around and down. I think would probably be the best way. Alright, so we need to do these guys first. You guys come out. Yeah. Come out. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've got 2 more robots up here, so I need 2 landing pads. I gotta get my landing pads figured out here, where they're gonna be, before I do anything like that. So let's put you right out on the edge. There's just gonna be one there. One there. That'll work pretty good. Okay. So you can scoot right down the side of these guys. Come right down. Let's see, I gotta have space to do that. So he'll come right there. And then I think this guy has to be, yeah, he has to be on these blocks. So we'll come down here. We'll just come right down until we can't come down anymore. And then is it easy? Yeah, it's easier to go across this backside. Okay. I can actually get rid of this one. Make that one go there, I think. Nope, I can't. He's too close to it. Okay, so he needs to get up. One more? Yes. Alright. So you come down. Right down here. Nice stack of elevators here. Alright, so that's that one. Probably have to go get more conveyors. Look at all the freaking light bulbs that we're making. Okay, so you'll come out to say there. And then you'll come down and around. And then you're going to come down here and around. And then you're going to go up. Okay. Then you have to come down and you have to come out here because you can't get around the pipe. Okay. And then you come out, let's say to there. Let's see. Yep. Alright, and then you're one block off of him, so you should be so right there, yeah, you're one block above him. Alright. And I'm still not in the way of the pipeline. Okay, so do I have everything now? Alright, so over here I've got hover engines. So hover engines I'm fine with. Alright. So this guy needs... Where's my ignium fuel rods? I need my ignium fuel rods. Looks like I got tons of rubber now. Ignium fuel rods are right here. So we will take him. I should have been banking these. Let's see. All right. So this is a lot. We've got this all ready to go. We've got all of our supplies here. You got the chassis, CPUs, barrels, fuel rods. We've got the chassis, CPU, drill, fuel rod. Chassis, CPU, light, fuel rod. Chassis, CPU, piston, fuel rod. These guys here, the combat drone, the maintenance drone, and the plant. Well, the maintenance drone I might already be building. I think it's the planter drone and the combat drone and the cleaning bot. Those are all going to get built over there on the other side. These here are going to be the underwater ones, which I will need to make launch pads for, etc. I've got lots of olamite sitting here waiting to deliver. So actually I could probably go get rid of the pump jacks on 2 of them so I'm not consuming the olamite. Alright, I think we're going to end this one here, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Next one, we'll get our robots all built, and we should be good to go for that. It's one hell of a setup to build these freaking robots. I tell you what. I mean, this is nuts. And basically all of that is to get these stupid hover engines right here. Like everything we did over there was to make these hover engines, basically. It's nuts. The hover engines and the energy cells. Everything else we already had. So, all right, folks. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.